This is an experiment to see if I can tell a complex story in a fair level of detail in an incredibly short chunk of time. If I succeed, can you just, give me a like on this video, and that lets me know that we can begin doing this more compressed format. So the compressed format would go a bit like this. What the strategy development cycle looks like through GPT is merely enabling that overall strategy development to execution process through GPT. And it's just a process, no different than any other process. And in fact, next to that process, there's the next level of detail down. So eventually, we need to be building out that entire structure. And the issue is each one of these elements impacts other elements. In this example, if I have a performance monitoring issue, it has updates across this whole network. And so we end up needing to build this overall nexus of what are the nodes and what are their interrelationships with each other in order to execute our strategy. And that's what we need to enable through GPT. Now, when we do this, we actually can take a look at it through 6 personas: an explorer, automator, decider, advisor, eliminator, and evaluator. In fact, each of these modes play out at different parts of this strategy execution cycle. So part of what we need to do with GPT is not only capture each of the nodes and their interrelationships, but what are the different types of questions and structures we need to make it happen. So the framework for executing GPT is this. We need to establish what the data set is, what your nexus is, like that network of how things interconnect, things like organization charts, strategy, RACI diagrams, and so on. What are the GPT parameters that we need to use? And of course, what is the right GPT tool set to use? A bit like choosing the right golf club for each shot. And those connect through a series of prompts. What are the right questions that we ask to make sure that we convert this right data into informed analysis? And then GPT does this trick. But its output still needs our analysis to get done on it. And that analysis is beginning to form a double loop learning process where based on that, we need to update our data set, our nexus, our parameters, our tool set, and prompts, and iterate several times in order to develop the overall structure. So that's a quick overview of what the structure looks like and what the steps are to execute your strategy development execution through GPT. Again, if you think I managed to communicate the story, give me a like on this so I know we can begin using this more compressed format for delivering these more complicated concepts. Thanks.